So how much is an Ivy League degree really worth? Well, I can tell you that the cost of tuition at the Ivy League is not cheap. If you attend Princeton, for example, the cost of tuition annually could be anywhere between roughly around $75,000 to $80,000 a year, including room and board. Right, that's a tremendous number to pay. And if you're looking at 4 years out, that's roughly around $320,000 that you'd be paying for your tuition. But as I've mentioned previously in another video, that these universities offer tremendous financial aid. In fact, if your parents make less than $100,000 a year, you get a full ride completely paid for to Princeton. I actually attended Princeton myself, and my parents helped me, and we probably paid about $12,000 a year. And so it wasn't anything crazy. You know, part of it I still had to pay back after I graduated from college, but at the end of the day, it's based on your rental income. Right? How much you have to pay when it comes to your college tuition. But how much is an Ivy League degree really worth? An Ivy League degree, in my view, is worth much more than the cost of tuition. Okay. In my view, an Ivy League degree opens up doors, it opens up career opportunities, it opens up venture capital funding. The signaling effect of an Ivy League degree is really where the value lies. It's almost like buying a car, right? A car could take you from point A to point B, but if you buy a fancy car, maybe like a Mercedes or a BMW, then given public perception, you may have a better public perception if you drive a fancier car. And I know this is, extremely superficial, but if I were to create a similar analogy, at the end of the day, you're buying the brand name of a university. Because at any college you attend, whether it's community college or Princeton, you're learning similar concepts, right? Calculus at Princeton is not going to be any different than calculus at community college. I mean, calculus at Princeton is probably harder, right? It probably moves a lot faster. But if I were to take Calculus 1 at Princeton and Calculus 1 at community college, yeah, the class at Princeton might be harder. They might give more difficult problems. They might move faster, but the calculus concepts don't change, right? It's still calculus at the end of the day. So I always say that parents and students are really paying for the brand name, right? Especially in this digital age where you could take online coursework completely for free. There's Coursera where you could take Princeton courses for free, right? So why do you need to attend an Ivy League? Is because of the brand name, and there's value in that. So if I were to put a price tag on an Ivy League degree, I would put the price tag at a starting value of $1 million to $1.5 million, if not more, right? And keep in mind, this is a lifetime value, right? A lifetime value. This is a degree that you carry on with you for the rest of your life, and it opens up doors of opportunity. When you submit your resume to Facebook or Google or Goldman Sachs, guess what? That Ivy League degree opens up doors. It puts you at the top of the pile. You'll get interviews easier, but the rest will depend on you. So how much is an Ivy League degree worth? I'd say anywhere between $1 to $1.5 million, but that's only the starting, right? If you let's say you make $100,000 a year for the next 30 years, that's already $3 million, right? But obviously we can't attribute all of that to the degree, right? It's obviously your work ethic and whatnot, but the degree still helps. And so that's my price tag and my thoughts when it comes to an Ivy League degree. You could agree or disagree, but I know for a fact my degree has opened up doors, and my students will also vouch for the same. And so if you're looking for an Ivy League degree, definitely work hard, work smart, and try to crack the odds. We'll be sharing a lot of tips and advice on how to get into the Ivy League. So if you're interested, definitely hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. And we'll be sharing more tips and advice on the college admissions process.